Wow.
I'm joking.
Wow. Olamide.
I'm joking.
So if I ask you to cook jollof rice for me, rubbish to my senior to money. Good morning, guys. How are you all doing? So yesterday I couldn't continue with the video because I was tired. I was damn tired, okay? And I just do what I have to do, and we eat, and I didn't do anything. So this morning, this is the next day. This morning I want to continue with my cooking, and as I said, the video will continue because I wanted to carry you guys along what I'm doing. And that's why I'm here this morning. Sorry, my mouth is a bit watery. I was eating puff-puff. I made puff-puff yesterday because I was craving for puff-puff for the past few days now. So I was able to make it yesterday. So yeah, I want to make fried sauce. As I said, I'm gonna make jollof rice, and I want to make egusi soup. Yeah. Only for me to find out that I don't have egusi in the house. Only, guys. I don't have egusi in the house. The one I brought from Nigeria is finished. There's only tiny. Let me show you. The one my mom gave me that I blend. This is all left. I don't have any egusi, and I really want to cook egusi. And I don't want to go out. I'm not going out. So I'm thinking maybe I should just make a foriro. And that's it. So, as I told you guys yesterday, that I'm going to show you guys the meat I bought. I didn't show you the other previous video when I got home. So, if I want to start washing it now, I'm going to show you guys. So, these are the meats I'm going to use for my fried sauce. Here I have chicken, I have beef, I have horse tail, and I have goat meat with skin on, which is boiled and fried since last week. So now I'm going to add it to the fried sauce I'm making. So yeah, so let's continue. So guys, this is the oil and the stuff I fried earlier. So yeah, so when I finish frying it, I'm going to take some gravy out for the jollof rice, and I'm going to leave some for, you know, as for the fried sauce. So I'm going to mix this. There was some fried sauce I was having some time ago with rice when I was doing my daily vlogs. I told you guys I'll show you guys. So this is how I make it. Okay, so I'm going to continue stirring. I'm going to load the gas because it's too high. It's not meant to be that high, but we don't want it to burn. See? continues there. Till it's nice and fried. Yeah, I'm gonna taste it. Perfect. But it's a bit too spicy. I hope my to be able to eat it. Oh my days, it's spicy. The other one I make is not spicy at all. So guys, the sauce is ready. So I'm taking the one I'm going to use for jollof rice. I'm taking it out. So that's what I'm doing right now. Can you guys see? So yeah, I think that is enough. Now I have some for the fry. Yes, I'm gonna use that for my jollof rice. So now I'm going to, I don't know, can you guys see properly? I'm just going to, let me turn the camera so that you guys can see properly. So to get masking, so I'm going to add the beef and the chicken. I feel like my stand is not properly. Hold on guys. I think it's better now. So I'm just going to mix this. Can you guys see properly? Okay. Sorry, because I'm using a big pot, not a small size like the one I use in my kitchen. This is like a big party pot. This is, I think, half full of rice pot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix water, a little bit of water, because I want the meat to cook properly, to marinate with the sauce, you know. So I'm going to add onions, finishing touch, our finishing touch. So this is the meat, so the fried sauce. I don't know whether you guys can see properly because of the steam. Because of, once it's ready, I'll show you guys. Yeah. So guys, this is the meat I add with sauce, and now I'm making the fried sauce. As you guys can see, it's ready now. I'm gonna transfer it to a container. So guys, this is the fried sauce, and I'm adding to the. Can you guys see? It's a bit blurry, I don't know. Yeah, can you guys see? This fried sauce smells so good, guys. Smells so good. So this fried sauce, normally when I make jollof rice, my kids use it. Sometimes they have it with pasta or fried plantain, yam, or even indomie. So yeah, so my fried sauce is ready, and my fried meat, that's it. So now I'm gonna add tomato sauce. So guys, I took some of the meat. I'm going to be adding to my jollof rice once the jollof rice is ready. Okay, so the jollof rice is still on the cooker cooking. So guys, I'm going to start washing my meat. This is beef. The guy cut it so big. See, it's in the fridge. As I said, I put it in the fridge yesterday. I see my fridge is so cold, it's blocked. So I'm gonna wash this beef and I'm going to cut it again because it's too big. I don't know, is it blurry? The phone blurry. See? So I'm gonna wash it, and once I do that, I'll be back to show you all the meat I have one by one. Okay guys, this is the hot tail. I didn't buy much because I have meat in the house already from last week. So yeah, this is the hot tail. Because it's too big, so I've cut this halfway. So can I do? Okay, let me rinse it and I'll be back. So guys, this is the goat meat, my favorite. My favorite. This is goat's meat with skin on. I love it so much, so much. So I'll rinse it and I'll be back. Okay, this is the. So guys, this is the broiler chicken. Guys, this is the last meat, and this is the cow food. I normally add hot water when I'm washing my cow food. So yeah, so I'm gonna wash it and I'll be back once I finish washing. So this is the meat I'm going to use for my egusi soup, egusi and spinach, and this is the one I'm gonna put in the freezer because it'll be too much. So I'll keep this in the freezer for another purpose use. So I'm gonna use this for my, what is this? Okay, it's part of the meat. Okay, I'm gonna use. Okay. So guys, this is the rice and the meat I'm going to add. I like adding the meat. Okay guys, so I just use some of the rice to pour in the frying pan. Whew. See, because of the excess sauce, so I add it. Sorry for the stain. It's making the color changes. My rice is ready. Hi guys. Guys, a lot happened. Yeah, let me just quickly gist you guys before the video will continue. So yesterday, yeah, this is the following day. So yesterday I was cooking. I make jollof rice, I make beef and assorted meats, something like that. And I washed all the meats I bought. I put some in the freezer, and I was supposed to boil some. I was saying I was going to make egusi, and I don't have enough egusi. I have only little. I was going to use to make frozen spinach. And my gas finished when I was cooking. After my jollof rice got ready, my gas finished. And these days I use gas because my cooker can be a bit slow for me, and I don't even mind if it's slow. I'm used to it. But what happened was, anytime I'm using it, the switch is always turned off from the main socket. I'll on it, it will go down. I'll on it, will go down. So I decided that since I have gas in my garden, this is how I started using gas. Since I have gas in my garden that I normally use to cook party food, in Nigeria we use gas. Yeah, if there's no lights. Yeah, so I'm like, so since I started using gas, I've been enjoying using gas, and it makes my food so fast. A food that would take me maybe like 3 hours to get done, maybe by 1 hour or less than an hour, is ready. So I started using gas anyway. So that yesterday my gas finished. Sorry, somebody follow me on TikTok. You guys follow me on TikTok. Janet XO, that's my TikTok name. So you guys follow me. So I decided that okay, well, since the gas has finished, let me just use the normal cooker. And I started using this cooker. Keep turning off. I keep on it, keep turning off. I just got really upset with myself with the whole thing, that okay, I had enough. And I told the whole family that I was planning to make a goosey soup and therefore somehow so that we'll eat, but the cooker has turned off. So we are going to have rice for lunch, rice for dinner, and that's exactly what we had yesterday. So I didn't cook. So along the line, when we're in the living room, because yesterday was Sunday, my husband don't go to work on Sunday, we're just talking, we're watching movie, and I don't know how one topic leads to the other. The kids asked their daddy, what's your favorite soup? And my husband was like, he like okra soup. It's his favorite. I'm like, okay. I'm like, really seriously? I wanted to make a goosey soup. Thank God I've not made the goosey with the F4. So since you want me to make okra, I mean, he doesn't want me to make okra. I said, since okra is your favorite, which I know, let me just make it. My husband was like, no, you can make a goosey too and spinach as you already planned. I said, no, I've not made it. But since okra, you say okra is your favorite, I might as well make it. But once in a while, we need to eat other soup. You guys, you get me. So this morning when I dropped my son in the school, I went to buy the okra. I bought the spinach. I bought okra and spinach. So I'll be making ila alasikpo. So this is the okra. I bought enough. So I'll be making ila alasikpo because this will be first time after a long time I've used assorted meat for ila alasikpo. Normally when I'm making spinach and okra or ila alasikpo, I always use fresh fish. I like using fresh fish, but because I have meat already and it's a long time, so this is the meat yesterday that I washed. I wanted to use to make the egusi soup, and the way I'm seeing it, I think the meat is too much. But if it's too much, I'll just take some out. Yeah, so I'm gonna boil it. So that is what happens. So I'm gonna start cooking, and I don't want the video to be too long. I'll just do cooking. Oh yes, and I went after I dropped my son in school. After I went to buy okra and spinach, I also went to top up the gas. So I have the gas. That's what I'll be using to make my food quick. So now I'm used to gas. So that also saves us electricity bills to pay, because if I'm buying gas £35 and I'm not using electric cooker, our electricity bills will come down, isn't it? Okay, so let's start cooking. So guys, as you guys can see, I'm boiling everything together. Normally I don't boil all my meat together. Let's say I'm making stew, I would have preferred to boil the meat separately, but since I'm making for soup, I don't think it matters. But if it's stew, I like boiling my meat separately. You guys have watched few videos that you witnessed that I like boiling it separate. So I just put it on the cooker. Now I'm going to add onions. I'm going to add seasoning, and I have half here, so I'll be adding 1.5. I used that half left yesterday. I'm going to add aromats instead of salt. I'm adding aromats. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to allow that to cook, to boil till it's nice and soft to my taste. So guys, this is the stock of the meat I boiled. because I don't like using stock in my cooking anymore. So this is the meat, and I've also diced them. As you guys can see, the cow foot, I've taken out the bone and I diced it very small. I diced the meat because before I thought I was making egusi with spinach. If I'm making egusi soup, I don't mind my meat to be too big, to be a bit bigger, but if it's okra, I like it the small pieces. So now I'm gonna start cooking. So now I'm going to add the pepper I blend. I didn't add everything because I'm scared of spice. It can be too spicy. So I'm going to add palm oil. This is my palm oil. I'm going to add it. Not a lot, about that much. At this point, if you have stock fish or dry fish you want to add, you can add, but I'm not adding those. So I'm going to add one crayfish Maggi because I did not use the stock. So let's say I'm using the stock, I won't be needing to add any stock because seasoning cube, because the stock is well seasoning. So yeah, I'm just going to stir this. Let me taste it though. It's not that spicy, so I can add everything. It's not that spicy at all. So I'm going to add aromas. I'm also going to add iru. I like adding iru to my okra soup. This is my iru kwete from the freezer. So that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that to cook. So guys, this is the spinach. I've already chopped it and rinsed, and I have prawns. I didn't show it earlier. This is fresh prawns I bought. I've already taken it out, washed, and seasoned it with aroma. And then guys, this is my okra. I'm just rinsing my okra, then I'll cut it and I'll blend. And once I blend, I'll be back to show you guys the next step. Okay guys, I finished blending my okra, and as you guys can see, the gravy is thick with the meat. So I'm going to add the okra. It's two blender. I did two full blender. How do you say it? So I'm going to mix all that together. This is what we call ila ala sekbo. Okay, ila ala sekbo. I also use fish. You don't have to use meat. In case you are not a meat person, you can use fish, fresh fish or dry fish. But I prefer to use fresh fish, you know. Even more than meat, I tell you, even more than meat. Some of you will have witnessed that most of the time when I'm making okra soup, I use fresh fish, isn't it? So while that is cooking, let's show the other thing we're gonna use. So I'm going to add hot water to my spinach. I like adding hot water to my spinach for using. I'm going to cut onions. I'm going to add onions to my okra to give it extra yummy flavor. Just cutting it very, very small. And this is optional. You don't have to add onions to your okra. Going to add the onions. These days I love onions so much. The red onions have just this yummy flavor to your cooking. If you don't believe me, try it and you'll see it for yourself. Okay, so now I'm going to add the prawns. You guys, you've forgotten the prawns. You're gonna add the prawns. And we're going to allow this to cook for about 2 minutes on low heat, not too high and not too low.
And then after 2 minutes, I'll add the spinach, and then 1 minute later, our okra soup is ready. Okay. So guys, I'm going to add my spinach. So guys, I'm going to add my spinach. As you guys can see, not a lot. You don't need a lot. So yeah, my okra soup is ready. Voila, voila, voila. Voila, 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 voila. That's it. That is how I make my okra soup. Ilala sekbo. I just want to make sure that the spinach is scattered everywhere into the okra. You guys, look at the prawns. Can you see how big this prawn is? Yummy. That's it. It's ready. I don't want my okra to overcook. It's ready now. Okay. So guys, that is it in this video. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I didn't know the video would be like this, koro, but yeah, because I promised you guys I'll bring you guys home. I'll show you guys the meat I bought. But when I came home, I started blending pepper, and that was it. So I'm happy I show you guys everything I cook for the week. I won't say for the week really, because before the week will end, I'm sure I'll make something else. I'll make food again, because we love eating in this house. We love food. We work hard, so we deserve to eat good food. We deserve to eat a lot of food because we work hard. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you like what you see, I know they beg people to subscribe. If you like what you see, subscribe. If you don't like, maybe next time. And those of you that keep coming back, you are my subscriber, my returning subscriber. You guys, A star for you guys. Star. I'll see you guys. I love you all. Have a nice week. Bye.